Okay, taking a look at the QUICKBUILD F-22 Raptor by AIRFIX. I picked this up at Hobby Lobby for $17.99. I thought for a model F-22, $18 was maybe a little steep, but I am intrigued by this whole assembly here. It looks like they're using knockoff Lego components to assemble this model airplane. So no glue, no paint, just build, and that is my kind of building. So let's get into this packaging here and see what it looks like. Okay, so you get your pieces there. You got some stickers and you have your instructions. Set the packaging off to the side. So this shows you what is available in this series here. Alright. It looks like a pretty simple Lego style instruction set. I'm not sure how I feel about putting stickers on things. I don't like putting stickers on Legos. These do feel like a pretty thin application, so you wouldn't necessarily put it on the wing of this airplane and then have it want to peel back off when your finger catches across the top of it. So that seems nice, but honestly, I don't think I'm going to be putting these on. I just don't really like putting stickers on stuff, so I'm going to leave them off for the time being. And let's get into the packaging here. See what these are like. Alright, so let's organize these. You can find them easy. Alright, so there's all of our pieces. Let me look at the instructions here. I'm going to start with this guy and this. Alright. Well, actually, before we do this, let's get one of these pieces and a Lego piece and make sure that they are actually Lego compatible. Alright, so I have a Lego piece, genuine Lego, and then these, yep, so they are Lego compatible, and they have an HH stamped in the top corner there. You can see that? I don't know if it's focusing or not. So let's go ahead and put this together. Now, what I do think is going to be pretty cool is it looks like all of this is going to be flat, smooth surfaces when it's together. So I'm going to guess that you're not going to see any of these Lego studs or Lego style studs anywhere on the build. It's all going to be concealed within the model. Alright, and there it is, all assembled. Just as I was kind of anticipating, once it's all put together, you really do not see any Lego studs anywhere on the build. It's all concealed under these smooth plates, and it makes a very convincing model jet airplane. I actually think that this is one of my more favorite F-22 models that I have. I have some die-cast planes, and I think that this one, with its lines and its wing profiles, I think this looks really good. Now, when I first opened this, I was kind of thinking that since it was Lego, since it was Lego style bricks, you'd probably be able to play with this as far as like disassemble it like it was destroyed and then reassemble it, and you'd have some of that play feature of, well, you can take it apart, simulating that it had been blown up, and then reassemble it. But boy, the way that this is put together, I mean, like, obviously the external fuel tanks, those will come off pretty easily, but they just, everything is snapped together so well that I think that if you were to try and pull this apart, it wouldn't be as simple as it was putting it together. And that's one of the things that I think is so really clever about this set, is when you put together a model, a lot of times it's hollow inside of the fuselage, and it doesn't make for a really strong assembly. And then if you're trying to make it strong with glue, you end up getting glue all over the outside of the airplane, and it doesn't look as good or clean as this does all assembled. Plus, I mean, there really isn't any hollow spaces inside this. This is all filled in with Lego bricks, and that really makes it really solid and tough. I mean, like, very durable to play with. For younger kids, I would caution, obviously these pieces can be choking hazards for younger kids, and then for your kids that you're not worried about choking hazards and being young, I feel like, you know, this wing here, you can see I can flex it pretty good here. So it's a thin plastic. I don't anticipate dropping this from 2 or 3 feet and hitting a hard surface is going to be very kind to this model. I would imagine that these wings, they're not a rubbery plastic, they're very much a hard plastic, and so they're not going to give a bunch before they just snap and break, because they're so thin. I don't think that they're going to be able to be glued back on. Like, if this wing cracked here, I don't think that you'd be able to glue it on and have it keep on, and especially be as strong as it is right now, new right out of the package. So I would say for your older kids, like, I don't know, maybe like 12 and up, I would think that this would be an ideal toy. It's a great size, and it looks great. And then for collectors, I think that this just looks spectacular. So this is going to go in my display case, and I'll have it all set up and displayed. You know, look at the stickers here. So these stickers here would apply to the wings, giving it kind of a camouflage look, and then obviously on the tails back here. So I mean, like, you know, it doesn't look bad. I don't know, I don't like putting stickers on stuff. So, and I think I really like the way that this looks, just straight assembled like that. So, alright, well, there is your close look at the QUICKBUILD F-22 Raptor by AIRFIX. Thanks for checking out my videos. We'll catch you next time.
I'm really, really sorry. I apologize unreservedly. I offer a complete and utter retraction. The imputation was totally without basis in fact, and was in no way fair comment, and was motivated purely by malice. And I deeply regret any distress that my comments may have caused you or your family, and I hereby undertake not to repeat any such slander at any time in the future.